Hello, this is Beta Ray Ben for Pixel Spank, and today I'm playing WarGames Defcon 1, which for a very, you know what, it probably still is. This was by far and away my most played PS1 game. I don't know why, but I goddamn loved it. Okay, briefing. WOPR forces have set up a small base on the South Carolina coast. This might be their first attempt This might be their first move in an attempt to gain a footing on the USA mainland. Ooh, we're at Defcon 5. What vehicles have I got? A Jeep and a Dragoon tank. And just check my emails. The game's already started here. I should right. How do you drive? Okay, let's shoot. Let's change view. A part of you might be able to realise that this game quite clearly is designed as an RTS, and then they made a console version. What with the different units and the kind of the view even. Alright, I've just remembered how to play. So what you do is you drop down a flare, call in an airstrike, and eventually an airstrike will occur. Pretty sure that tank moved quite far away from... dragged him in! Yeah. Successful airstrike. It's an enemy tower. I don't think I actually need to destroy it. I didn't actually read what my mission was. They just thought the enemy was going to appear, didn't they? Get out of there. Shit! There's an invisible wall. Very hard to control this. I forgot quite how difficult it was controlling it. I'm gonna attempt. Yeah, this. Right, can I call in another airstrike? Right, call all units. Call unit. Return to base. Right, let's take out the tank. Right, I've just got two. Now the tank, I think his special ability is a flamethrower. Ironically, I'm the NORAD class, which is basically humans. The enemies, they're all robots. And I have a flamethrower. Oh, email. Now the way is clear. Proceed north and destroy the warp. And, yeah, okay. Just kill everyone. Come on. Trash the bastard. There's very little strategy involved in this. I seem to recall it at some point in the game it just becomes immensely difficult, and I think I just used to cheat. Oh, everyone's dead here because I called in an airstrike and it killed everyone. They lost everything. I lost nothing. Makes me feel like a big man. So this game is actually loosely based on the film WarGames, which I've not seen. I think it might have Matthew Broderick in it. But I have seen an episode of the Iron Man cartoon series, which was loosely based on WarGames. So I've got a rough idea of that situation. Let's just check what vehicles. Jeep, Dragoon, tank. No. Well, I've got two tanks this time. I'm in the Czech Republic. Totally destroy the enemy base. Right, let's scout the area in the little Jeep to start with. We have been dumped quite close to the base. Right, I managed to lay down a flare, and I'm going to immediately drop it, call in an airstrike. It is the basic crux of this game, is you try and get through as quickly as possible, and you call in an airstrike. That didn't help. Wait for it. It's coming. It's going to be impressive. It will probably kill all of them. Eventually. Yeah. Oh, actually, it did kill everything. Yeah. God, this is very hard to control. I do applaud them for letting you actually do the controlling bit, though, right? Let's get a tank involved. I've got it in my head that building there, this one, it will heal you if you get up and close to it. Maybe. One of these does. I should hurry very slightly. The game's called Defcon 1. there's that Defcon meter under. So you see my tank's health. That 50% is how much flamethrower fuel I've got. The yellow dots signify how many units I've got. The bit beneath that, that's like a mission timer. It doesn't tell you that at any point. And it also doesn't tell you if you want Defcon 1 or 5, which is better or worse. You just have to know that. Though it is very cool when... Oh, the number does go up. I couldn't remember the exact specifics. Burn. Yeah. Alright, I've got email. They've occupied a village east of your base. Right, go to the age of the... Okay, right. What we got? Yeah. Fuck. An enemy tank. Their tanks are way stronger than mine. I think. I don't know if that's true or not, actually. Some part of their units are stronger than mine. You do get to play as them, which is a joy. I can turn the turret faster than I can, and in theory aim at stuff far away, but in practice I'll never hit anything. My tanks are slightly faster than theirs. Call all units. Who's this fucker? Very odd thing as well. You can hold the button to fire, but if you tap it, it's way faster. The leaders of the village thank you for your efforts, but inform us of another nearby village under WOPR occupation. Head north. Alright. There's a lot going on in this game. Considering it's very, technically speaking, it is a film tie-in game. There's an impressive amount of work done. It doesn't even need to exist. Apparently it was an RTS on PC as well, and it's only on PS1 where it's not. But still, I find it impressive. And frankly, this is how I play an RTS anyway. You just get in there with all your force at once, just focus on an enemy, and hopefully you have a bigger armada than them. Look, if I jam myself at this thing, it will heal me. Yeah. Eventually, once that pie chart gets to 0, it will call in some kind of aid to me. I forget what exactly. I think in a weird twist of fate, the supplies will drop in from helicopter or whatever. But it won't be... Well, they'll get there eventually. I've summoned them. I don't have to wait around for them to be there. Oh, there it is. Yes! My aid. Wonderful. Look at that. Full health and ammo. Back in the game. Where are my other units? Okay. Pathfinding's not great. Yeah, really not great, in fact. Oh no, that one was in the right place. Oh, I've just remembered the warp equivalent of like the little Jeep. It's that little motorbike. Hilariously adorable. You're fucked. Yes, trash it. I think what I'll do is I'll finish off this level, and then I'll use the big screen of cheats next door to me to skip ahead to some later levels where they give you some much cooler equipment. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing, do I? Yep. Okay, yep, destroy the local base. Call all units in. This is actually a very early prototype to like Battalion Wars, isn't it? That sort of game. Which is kind of RTS, but with just a little bit more action to it. You can play it as an action game, you can play it as an RTS, but you really got to combine both. So just destroy the base. I don't think there's any kind of base building element though. That is the one the one sort of aspect it doesn't give you. It's all laid out for you straight away. Not a bad thing. It's just the way it's done. Burn. There. So the rough story of WarGames, I believe, is like a 15-year-old internet hacker type. Oh, I won. Yay me. A young hacker type hacks into NORAD, read the world's military pretty much, and thinks he's playing a game and nearly starts a nuclear war by accident. But also there's a computer involved, a supercomputer that he might be playing against. I'll be honest, I don't know exactly. Oh, a Slayer tank. Warp checkpoint. Yeah. You notice there's no choice. Once you finish a mission, it just starts you on your next briefing. Ooh. This is the Slayer tank. Look at it. The size of its cannons. I bet it's going to shoot some cool missiles once I find a suitable target. I'm not these idiots. These are just idiots. There was a lot of... Ah, perfect. This guy's going to get fucked up. Yeah. That was less good than I thought it would be. These can cause you a lot of trouble, these troops, but you can just run them over. Don't even have to hit them. Alright. He hasn't seen me. You're fucked. I like the chunky design of this bad boy. It's got a good look to it. I gotta be careful playing games like this because this is one where I've gone back to it and I do very much like it, and any flaws that it's had are still secured within my memory. So what am I doing? Something about an industrial sector. Follow the something to get there. I'm guessing follow the road to get there. Generally speaking, you just got to kill all the enemies. There's not really a lot of nuance to the mission. Sometimes you have to like get a VIP to a place, and I remember one level with a plane that was very confusing. But other than that, yeah. Fuck you up. Fuck you up as well. There's an enemy behind that. Gonna double fuck him up. No. What I find weird is games like this, they're available on PC, but where, like, are they still available now? Surely I should be able to just buy them somewhere, but who owns them? Alright, let's just check the mission objectives while that's going. This doesn't pause the game as far as I'm aware. It might. Right, actually I'm pretty sure it does looking at it. Right. Yeah, northeast and just... Alright. Let's call in reinforcements. Call unit, return to base. Hack. Hack. Ah, I think you can... There's something you can do with hacking, but I can't think what. I think you can control enemy somethings, not units, but certain buildings. But most of the buildings don't really do anything. Well, I've hacked it, whatever happens. I've already called in supplies. These buildings are neutral anyway. Oh, my guys are here. Alright, I'm at full health. What we got? Dragoon tank, an APC. These are awful. They got a terrible machine gun. All they can do is like let out units like this. But you can't tell the units what to do, and you're very likely to just run them down. I'm gonna summon them all back in. They don't respawn or anything either. You get 6, and you gotta just hope you don't kill them all by accident. Yeah, fuck you up. That guy up. Oh. Oh, I think I summoned extra health. This is a high level technique you can use, because that helicopter will follow you until it delivers the package. But it won't deliver it until you stop moving, so you can just sort of have have a full health pickup right there at all times. I put so much stock into this game that I made my own strategies up. What I'm going to do here is just let it heal me. These guys can't kill me quick enough. They'll be dead before they know it. High level techniques for you right there. I could, I could produce a video guide on this game. Apparently, I played it enough. Orders ignored. Yep. Important. My hubris has done me in. Pride cometh before the fall, as the saying goes. Yes, that is the saying, isn't it? Well, it's good timing anyway. That allows me to swap over to at the very least, to the other campaign. Because frankly, all of the other, like the WORP, I want to call them Warp. Their stuff's always better. Right. Choose game type. Oh yeah, it's got full multiplayer as well. It's greyed out because I don't think I got. Yeah, I ain't got 2 controllers plugged in, but you can go versus, which I think just has like maps, or you can go full co-op on both campaigns, which is obscene. Can I select mission? My God, I can. Sort of. Although, it's intriguing to me that the first mission is the Falkland Islands. I suspect if you were to make a game now about any kind of war and there was a Falkland Island setting, that would have, at least in England and Argentina, that would be very sketchy to do. What looks good? Should we go with 8? Fortunately, I'm prepared. I've got the cheats up next to me, I think. They're not in order, making it more difficult. Could be this one. Oh, that is confusing as well. They've given them in a kind of code, but not... Right. What would X be? X would probably be square, wouldn't it? Let's try this. No, damn it. Alright, there's something else I can do, I'm sure of it, if I... Nope, that's not it. Ah, bugger it. I'll just start on the Falkland Islands. Yep. Weird menu, that, isn't it? Like, the options are literally the options. All options are within options. To test the effectiveness of my drones and walker units, I've dispatched a task force against a vulnerable and isolated human outpost in the Falklands. I'll get a tri-bike and an MK1 walker, Mark 1. Simple one, destroy the human base and terminate any other human presence. Yeah, it's fine.
Defcon 5.
Yee, little bike. Yeah, the audio's gone a bit iffy there. Get out of there. You're weak, tri-bike. You can't possibly... Oh my God.
Situation critical.
Right. Can I call in the airstrike? I seem to remember that the airstrikes of these guys... Oh, did something good. Human base is now totally isolated. Proceed north-east and eliminate... Yep. It's fine. Oh yeah, that's it. The airstrike's on cooldown. That's how it works, right. Bring in the walker. Look at this bad boy. Look at the destructive force. You can hear the power of the shots. Much harder to step on enemies, though, I will say that. Look at the fire on that tree. It's a hell of an effect. Alright. Now, I think this has missiles. I'm saving them, obviously, for, you know, the final boss that doesn't exist. Behold! A surprise attack. You are no force... no No, we had no chance against me. Can't really use words. Yeah. Look at that. I'm actually going to quit out because I want to skip to a later level and they give you loads more cool stuff. But I'm not very good at figuring out how, apparently. Annoyingly, all the missions here are done by number. On here, they're all done by location. Well, one of them's Tokyo. I reckon I can figure out which one Tokyo is just by looking at a picture. Because it's damn near the only one that's in a city as far as I can tell. Although one of them's on the Bering Strait. Is that water? And the Kremlin? I don't know.
Shall we play a game?
Right, select a mission. Okay, which of these pictures looks like Tokyo? Right, for starters, there's 15. I've got codes for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got 14 codes. The first mission doesn't require a code. In theory, by breaking my own code there, I now have the answers. Unfortunately, mission 2 is clearly the Florida Keys, and on this list of codes I've got, the Florida Keys code is at number 6, so that's completely useless. Also, these pictures, there's only about 4 of them. And none of them are cities. I need a better list of cheats, don't I? That's what I need. I think the audio cuts out a lot because the disc is scratched, and that's really what gets affected. Right. Okay, right. Yeah, I've got a list that's in order now. Brilliant. Let's go with... Should we go with... Let's go with the Kremlin. That sounds like it'll be fun. That's number 11. Oh, yeah, that's the one I'm on. Alright. Square, circle, X, triangle, square, triangle, square, circle, circle. Yay, it worked. I specifically have fond memories of the way you input those codes because it's so easy to look at the written code and type it in without touching anything. Also, look at this FMV. Yeah, is that what it's called? Full motion video? Cutscene. It was a cutscene, that's what it was. But they were expensive at the time. The time being 1998. Wow, this game's old. This game is incredibly old, actually. It doesn't bear thinking about quite how old it is now that okay, it's almost 20 years old. My God. The humans hold a checkpoint to the west of your deployment zone. This stopping off point. Yeah, but what vehicles? That's the fun thing. An armoured drone carrier, a Phoenix, a tri-bike, a Mark III and a Mark IV Walker. So this is the tri-bike. That's the most boring. That's the APC, the second most boring. Load up the men. At least it's giving you a load of men to load up. Look at them all. Alright. Ah! This is it's a flying vehicle. This is the Phoenix. I want to say they're super overpowered, but they might not be. Yeah, fuck you. They look a lot like the ones from Skynet, don't they? It's very important not to do things out of order, isn't it? I learned that the hard way. Yep, fuck that up. Alright, let's come back with some heavier ordnance. I feel that would be a good idea, won't it? Plus, it's any excuse to use all the stuff. I think... I can't remember if there's any way to make them heal themselves. I reckon this is the Mark III, and this is the Mark IV. The Mark III is that, technically speaking, it's it's the stronger thing. It's got more going on. It looks fucking awful, doesn't it? But I believe it's stronger. The Mark IV is more like a Metal Gear. It fires lots of missiles. It's the shtick. Very, very slow though. Incredibly slow, in fact. Almost, some would say, too slow to be practicable. Others would say that practicable is not a word. Oi! Acknowledge me. There's a hell of a checkpoint they've got. That gate will stop a lot of people. Yeah. I need to see this from above to really know what's going on, don't I? I wonder what came first. Like, obviously they started with the PC RTS. Did they then, from there, decide how are we going to make this into a console game? And someone suddenly went, oh, what about this? And just shift the camera to there. And they're like, yeah, that'll work. That'll do. That's enough.
Incoming message received.
Invincible. Or armor or something. Alright, new job. A human guarding the checkpoint managed to get a mayday signal out. The enemy is aware of your presence in the area. Capture a bridge north of your deployment. Okay. Bridge I need is over there. Smart money is to capture it with this trike. What I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot in, drop that, and die. I died is what happened there. Let's take one of these. Missiles, yeah, lots of missiles, that's fine. The hell's green on the map? It doesn't matter. Why am I going towards it? Just touches of music every now and again. It's all you need. You don't want a full soundtrack. You know when you look at the back of a game case and it says full soundtrack? You don't want that. I may have been incorrect when I said this was the weaker model. It seems to be superior in every fashion. Maybe I should hit the turret that's going for me. Quite hard to control. I am recalling. That flare my trike dropped down, that'll be there forever. There's nothing I can do about it. Alright, call in some support, I feel. Ooh, managed to survive. Die, you prick. Alright, what's up? We need the exact location of the computer center the Russian scientists are working in. Capture a listening post to the west and I should be able to locate them from Pumian. Fine. Gonna take the old Phoenix, because it's quick. Yep, don't need to go this way. There's an error going over that base.
Our forces are under attack.
Oh, are they still following me? I hope that tells them to return to base. I've no idea if it does or not.
Situation critical.
Alright, good. What's this green over here? I think green means neutral building. You notice we're in like, we're supposed to be in the Kremlin, but this is more just a kind of bombed out Moscow, isn't it? Actually, it said, did it say Kremlin or the Kremlin? Because I think Kremlin just means castle. There's multiple Kremlins.
Situation critical.
Well, that one's fast. I think it's a laser tank.
Defcon fire.
Wait, what? Am I supposed to destroy this? Oh no, I have to capture it. Probably best not to destroy it then. I have strong memories of my young mind not really being able to read those. So I'd walk up and I'd just destroy the thing I was meant to capture, or really cock up in some other fashion of that nature. Alright. Shit, I was going to call for help from there, but that's not viable. Call all units. Yeah. See, they're probably going to die on the way here. That's what's going to happen. I'm not too bothered, because the video is almost over. Yeah. 2 of them are stuck on a bridge, and the rest are fighting insignificant specks. That seems about right. Well, it's going to take forever to get there in this slow-ass tank. Christ, there's a lot of them, isn't there? Some would say it's a little bit unfair. You can't, like, once these units are dead, they're dead. That's it. You don't get any more unless the mission demands it. You can't, for example, build more in the way that you normally would in an RTS. Yeah. So that was WarGames. absolute classic on the PS1. What I'll say is, it's kind of a fun game if you just throw on invincibility and sort of just walk through the enemy, because you get to play as whatever vehicle you want, not as the technical most strongest one. But it is quite a good game nonetheless. Some questionable things with age, but I quite like it, honestly. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.